The opening day of the Lord's Test match, the third of the Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy series, England versus India on Thursday, was a laborious day for the batters. England won the toss and for the first time in the series took the right decision in choosing to bat first. Though the conditions were expected to suit the fast bowlers for the first hour or so of the test match, England put in the hard yards, stayed put at the crease, did not play their style of cricket that they are known for in the recent times since Brendan McCullum took over as the head coach. The baseball approach, shunned it away and played proper test match cricket. At stumps, the scoring rate was just 3.02 as England finished day one at 251 for 4 from 83 overs. Their most experienced batsman, Joe Root, who knows Lord's cricket ground like he knows the back of his hand, having scored 7 centuries and 7 other 50s before this test match, batting on 99, just one short of his 37th test 100. Joe Root stuck at the crease, stitched useful partnerships, 109 for the third wicket with the hard-working Ollie Pope, who was out for 44, and an unbeaten 79 for the fifth wicket with captain Ben Stokes. It was hard work for both the batsmen and the bowlers, with India's comeback man Jasprit Bumrah doing everything right in the morning conditions, everything right in the first hour, but just plain unlucky along with Akash Deep not to take any single wicket in that session. The first hour, openers Zach Crawley and Ben Duckett, they struggled, but they saw through the first hour of play when they reached 39 for no loss in just 13 overs. So scoring at 3 runs an over, which they maintained till the end of the day. And at one point between lunch and tea, they were scoring at 2.92 runs an over. So that spoke of how difficult stroke making was and how the Indian bowlers made them work hard for their runs. So it was easily a run or a run and a half per over less than what England are known to play in recent times, which is the baseball cricket. Proper test match cricket batting, defending, blocking, leaving anything outside the off stump, and of course punishing the loose deliveries, even if it meant seeing through a phase of just defending and not scoring runs. That was how England approached this batting first day of the Lord's Test match. First over after resumption from the first drinks break, Nitish Reddy was given the bowl and he produced magic. He dismissed both the openers, Ben Duckett first, followed by Zach Crawley in his first over in the space of just 4 deliveries. The third delivery of his first over, the third delivery of the 14th over and first over after drinks in the first session, Ben Duckett was caught down the leg side, edging an attempted pull. And the last ball of that over, Nitish Reddy had Zach Crawley caught out, the ball moving away, taking the outside edge or the glove of the tall Zach Crawley. The ball climbed a bit to be caught by Rishabh Pant. So those 2 wickets tilted the session back in India's favor, but then there was no further success until well past tea. The second session between lunch and tea, England just ground the Indian bowling attack, scoring at the rate of, like I mentioned, 2.92 runs an over, 70 runs without losing any wicket. Ollie Pope and Joe Root just saw through the session, coming unscathed in the 24 overs between lunch and tea. But then there was a hint of turn just before tea of the bowling of Ravindra Jadeja. There was also an odd bounce, but then what happened? The first ball after resumption from tea, first ball after tea, Ollie Pope was drawn out of the ground, beaten by the turn away from the right-hander, and he just edged to wicketkeeper Dhruv Jurel. Why Dhruv Jurel? Rishabh Pant hurt his left index finger while keeping to Jasprit Bumrah and had to retire, go to the dressing room for treatment. Hopefully he can bat because India need Rishabh Pant and his batting. Don't forget, he scored important runs in the first test and also crucial 50 in the second test in India's victory in Birmingham. Jasprit Bumrah was rewarded for his hard work and perseverance when he dismissed the previous test centurion Harry Brook, who was bowled by a beauty from Jasprit Bumrah, the ball nipping back to clip the top of the off stump. Harry Brook gone for 11, but then on the other end, Joe Root was just unshakable, defending a lot, blocking and punishing the loose deliveries. He went to stumps on 99, just when it was expected that he would complete the century before stumps were drawn, but that was not the case. 191 deliveries for his 99, scoring at just about a run every 2 deliveries. Giving him company is captain Ben Stokes, who also put aside his attacking instincts and defended as much as he did, remaining unbeaten on 39 from 102 deliveries. So it was hard work for both the Indian bowlers and the English batsmen, with the English batsmen slightly on top, considering the not so easy batting conditions. The pitch was a bit too paced, the odd ball rising, batsmen playing their strokes but not middling them well, a couple of inside edges, but India did all that they could to take wickets, managed only 4 on the first day, and hopefully when play resumes on the second day on Friday, India have slightly better conditions to bowl with and polish off the England innings before lunch. Otherwise, it will be struggle for Indian batsmen, as it is only expected to get slower and lower as the match progresses. On the other hand, Joe Root, the first thing he will look forward to is completing his century, scoring that 1 run required to get to the 3-figure mark. And Joe Root on Thursday, in the course of his 99 not out, crossed 3,000 runs against India. No other batsman in the history of Indian cricket or Test cricket has scored 3,000 plus runs against India. Joe Root becoming the first batsman to do so, eagerly waiting to score his 8th Test 100 against India and his 8th Test 100 at this particular ground, the Lord's Cricket Ground. So you may like to say the honours were shared, but then it was England who were slightly ahead of India at stumps on day 1. Until review of the second day's play, and hopefully India will be batting and batting well at the end of day 2. Take care, stay safe, have a nice day. Bye-bye.